The Kansas City Current, which is Kansas City's national women's soccer team, is leading the way in women's sports. Broke ground on the nation's first ever soccer facility just for women, and they've done even more than that since they became a team.
And this is really something else. We've got basketball, we've got baseball, and now we're into this.
Yeah.
And I'm fired up about this too. In fact, having their own facility is super helpful, and they can't do it without players, right? So luckily the team found some new help from just down the road in Lawrence. K-Nation reporter Rylan Childers has our story.
One former Jayhawk recently went from competing on the fields right here in Lawrence all the way to having the chance to compete right here on the big stage in Kansas City. The KC Current drafted Rylan Childers back in January, and for her, life since then has been a dream come true.
The draft kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Obviously, I knew I had registered for it, but wasn't necessarily expecting to hear my name be called, especially not to Kansas City. And so a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves knowing that this is just the beginning.
She remembers exactly what she was doing on draft night.
A few of my siblings got to be home and my parents were there, and so we just had it up on the TV and we're watching, and so that was fun. And then I got to hear my name called.
She was sitting on the couch and didn't really move or do anything. The family was all jumping around, but Rylan's very even keel, and I think one of the reasons why she's so calm on the field is that's her personality. But I was super excited for her and look forward to seeing how she does.
Coach says Rylan's productive senior season at KU put her in a great position to go pro. But for the hometown kid from Grain Valley, Missouri, staying local goes far beyond playing soccer.
Big shoes to fill. I'm actually representing my city from a professional level, and so really excited to see what that looks like, but also excited to just get involved in the community in a way that I haven't been able to before. And so I think, yeah, excitement and eagerness to get started.
And with how new the NWSL is, she has a chance many female players haven't had before.
There was no league back in those days, so players that could have gone on and played just didn't have the opportunity to do so. So I think now that there are those opportunities, players like Rylan that have the ability and the desire to do that, I think it's awesome that those opportunities are there, and if you do the work like Rylan has, you can reap the benefits of that.
Caroline Soro, K-Nation.
I love the story about how she found out she got drafted. So many drafts that are big now, like the MLB and the NFL draft, you kind of know, you've been talking to teams for the past few weeks, kind of know when you're going to get drafted, and you know who's interested in you. She had no clue.